Grab your coat and get your head. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear?
We want to pass on the appreciation of the arts. It's about the joy that you pass on to the kids. The joy of when you hear music, it makes your body want to move. It makes you want to get up, live life, and do the things that are difficult in your life.
Shade with my blues.
Let's take it away. 1, 2, go.
Where you been so long? I ain't had no loving since you been gone.
Okay, let's see. Let's talk about the instruments real quick. Are you ready? Yeah. And real quick tour of the instruments. This instrument is called, can anybody tell me? Thank you. And it sounds like this, right? There's also another name for it. The way I just kind of played it right there, we call in West Texas, it's fiddle. What's the difference between a fiddle and a violin? I don't know. Maybe
Fiddle's more danceable.
look that up on the internet, right? When you get home. Okay, now we have another string instrument here. It's a very large fiddle. Very, very large fiddle, and it sounds like this. Anybody know what that instrument is called?
Very large fiddle.
Very large fiddle. That is a what, Tony?
It's called a cello.
But there's also another name for it. The European name is what?
The violoncello?
Violoncello. It's right there. But we'll just call it the... Yes. Now, we're going to skip that guy right there because we're going to go to the next string instrument. Does anybody know what that instrument is called that Karen Mall is holding? This is a trick question. It looks like a small guitar, but not...
Not a banjo.
Nope.
Not a banjo.
Okay. Give up?
Yes.
It's called what, Karen?
It's called a mandolin.
Ah.
Sounds like this.
Okay, now, everybody knows what the next instrument is. Very good, and it sounds like this. But you can also play the strings individually, and it sounds like what? Oh. That's called fingerstyle guitar. Very nice. Okay, now the biggest instrument in the band is called what? That's it, bass. And this is Michael Stevens.
That's you, Michael. That's you, Michael.
Huh?
That's you.
Okay.
Oh,
Now, just so you guys see a difference, these two instruments are from the same family, the string instrument family. This is the smallest of the string instrument family. See how small?
Baby.
Yep.
This one ate more.
And it sounds something like this. And look, he also plays with a bow, just like the cello and the violin, but it's a different looking bow. And it sounds like this. I knew it.
Jaws.
Now, okay, there's all the instruments.
There you go.
Right? Did I leave these out?
But I use a mute because these instruments aren't near as loud, so it sounds like this. Otherwise it would sound like this. I recommend you stick your fingers in your ears.
Okay, let's put a song together, like a pizza, okay? A song or a band is kind of like putting together a pizza. Does anybody like pizza? Karen Mall is going to be my pizza maker helper. Okay? Now, there are different parts, the instruments play different roles in the band. We're going to start off with the bass. Now, think of the bass as in a pizza. No, let's start with the guitar. I think that would be better, don't you think so? The guitar is
Pepperoni.
is kind of like, I think the guitar is like the bread, right?
The crust.
Crust.
Okay, we'll start with the crust.
Yo, crusty.
Now, this song is called Sitting on Top of the World, and the crust sounds kind of like this. That's some good crust, isn't it?
Sounds good.
Yum.
You could eat a crust all by itself, but it's more fun to put some toppings
But
on
can we
it.
listen to that all day? No. Karen?
It's already boring.
Okay, Karen, what should we add to that pizza?
Oh, let's add some tomato sauce, Michael.
Oh,
I'm the sauce. I'm the sauce.
You're the sauce!
I'm saucy.
You're the sauce.
Saucer, you're the saucer. No, I'm saucy.
What does the pizza need?
Cheese.
That's right! And who's gonna play the cheese? Okay, I'm gonna count it off. 1, 2, cheese. 2.
Was in the spring, one sunny day. My sweetheart.
So, do you want to hear the whole thing all together? All right. Okay.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's the music pizza. Music pizza.
I feel like playing some more music. Do you feel like hearing more? I don't know. That doesn't sound enthusiastic enough.
What it does is kind of breaks up kids' routines throughout the day through school and opens them up to different experiences and different realities that exist out there. It helps the kids to realize that there's more out there than just having to learn all this stuff that's in a book, and that there's real joy that comes in from studying something else, and that you can really get a lot of life enrichment, a lot of education out of something as abstract as music.
I did you fairly well.
Can you snap your fingers like this? Now, 1, 2. Right with me. 3, 1, 2. Okay, this is how you count jazz. Hey, dude, can you count some jazz for me? That's how you talk to your friends. Like this. 1.
Even when you're feeling low, or you're feeling sad, or things aren't going your way, that you should try to feel happy anyway. Because it's the right thing to do, and it'll make you feel better if you think about being on the sunny side of the street. Not the cloudy side, but the sunny side.
Come on.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pin? I used to walk in the shade with my blues.
When we come in, they're just so excited and joyful and moving their bodies and they're dancing, they're raising their hands, they're interacting with their world, they're interacting with us. So maybe that excitement leads to an exploration on their own into the music, into the composers that we talk about. Maybe they look into playing an instrument, starting an instrument up for the first time. That leads into a lifelong relationship with an instrument, or it leads into a lifelong relationship with the kind of music that we play. But hopefully it opens a porthole or an opening to a whole other world.
I used to walk.
Do you have any questions? Let's take a few questions from this wonderful audience. Let's see. Who should I start with? How did we come together? Well, we found each other. We're all musicians, and actually, Karen. It's called networking. So just like how you have friends at school, you know, you start with just yourself. You walk into the school, and then before the end of the year, you have a bunch of new friends. That's how you find each other as musicians.
Will and Steve have been friends for the longest.
Steve, right
They've
here.
been friends for a real long time.
Over 20 years.
It's a lot like each person in this band also has separate careers and plays in a lot of other bands when a lot of us play other instruments. And I know hundreds and hundreds of musicians, and I pick different ones based on what kind of pizza I want to make.
We are a Western swing band.
It's like jazz with a cowboy hat, or cowboy jazz. And this kind of music originated out here in West Texas. Western swing. Has anybody heard what that is? Does anybody know what that is? Some people do.
Wow, would you like to stand up, the Mr. Blue guy?
When I'll be back here, St. Angelo, nobody can tell. All right, here we go. Hello, walls. How'd things go for you today? Don't you miss her? Since she up and walked away, and I bet you dread to spend another lonely night with me. But lonely walls, I'll keep you company. Hello, window. Well, I see that you're still here. Aren't you lonely? Since our darling disappeared. Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the corner of your pane? Now don't you try to tell me that it's rain. She went away and left us all alone the way she planned. Guess we'll have to learn to get along without her.